Hey, Bag Sapien, the greatest to ever do it because I do it more than anybody's done it. Furioso! Did you go watch it? Probably not. You didn't watch it. I didn't watch it either. And you know why I didn't watch it? Because I didn't even know it was out. I went on the news and I saw Furioso did one of the worst box office history in Memorial Day weekend ever. Which doesn't surprise me. It's not surprising in the least. So you know why it's not surprising? I got three reasons why. You're gonna figure this out pretty quickly. First of all, it's Mad Max. And for all you guys who are familiar with Mad Max, Mel Gibson I think started back in the 80s or 90s. They did a remix which is really dope with the guy who plays that one dude in Batman. I forget his name, but he was excellent. And then they were supposed to have the sequel, which for some reason they made it be about the girl with the missing arm, Furiosa, which was like a side character. For some reason, she became the main lead when it should have been something Hardy. I forget his name. Dan Hardy. So I'm just examining it as a common bystander because at this point I don't really go to watch movies. I got Netflix, I got Amazon, I got all these other different things I can watch. A million things that don't require me to get up, drive in my car, go sit in the movie theater, be around a bunch of teenagers and stuff, and sit there for 2.5 hours being stuck watching a movie that's probably not gonna be that good. And I think Hollywood largely is out of touch for a lot of these things. I came up with three reasons why Hollywood is never going to be able to make a movie that's actually good again. And the primary reason is Hollywood is so out of touch with just today's like they're out of touch with a couple different things. They're out of touch with today's audience. They're out of touch with today's logistics to get into movies, and they're just out of touch with what the people want to see and who's seeing what they want to watch. Like in the day and age where we have Netflix, Amazon Prime, HBO, Disney Plus, to get people out of their seats. Because one of the other things I do, I work as a handyman. I work in the home entertainment field. So I put in speakers, I put in all these different things. And literally for the price of maybe like 10 movies for a year, you can essentially get that movie theater put into your home. Like you can go get your speakers in, put the speakers in, put the big ass screen, put the nice comfy couch, and you can literally have a movie experience in your crib. You don't even have to leave the fucking house. So most people rather just opt to put that investment where I just get a theater in my house and kick it instead of taking all my family, loading up the gas, getting in the truck, taking these badass kids and my miserable wife, taking them all the way down to go watch a movie in there where I'm going to be paying $2,000 for some popcorn and Skittles, and I can't get up and take a piss and pause the movie. I can't do nothing. I got to sit there for 2.5 hours and just sit. Meanwhile, my kids are yelling niggas on their phones. I got teenagers yelling at people maybe to shoot out. There's a whole bunch of shit I just got to deal with when I can just sit in my crib and pay attention to the movie theater. And that's what most people are choosing to opt out in. Yeah, so ain't nobody trying to do all that. Nobody trying to work their ass off to go rent out a theater with a bunch of other people to go see a shitty movie that goes against everything they really want to watch. And you know why? Because we got better alternatives. See, I think another thing that people fail to understand is when they're watching these movies, a lot of the dads are responsible for taking everybody to the movies. Like, people don't understand. Women don't know what movies they want to watch. So women always like feign, well, I don't really want to see that. I'd rather watch this show on Netflix, this whole series. So usually it's up to the dad to take the family out, because dad's like, look, I want to take everybody out. We're all going to go out to go watch a movie. Or it's a group of boys that want to go watch like a cool ass movie. Like they see Mad Max, like, oh, that looks dope. I want to go out and watch Mad Max. So they all get up together, and the boys like, okay, we're going to get our money together. We're going to go this Saturday. We're going to watch Mad Max. And so they go and they show up to watch Mad Max, and what is it? It's a chick. And the dudes are like, whoa, hold on a second. We were going to watch a chick this whole time with Mad Max? I thought it was supposed to be Jeff Hardy, Mel Gibson. The fuck is this lady with no arm? Like, what are we talking about here? And so a lot of young men are confused. And I talked about this with the woke movies, where Hollywood fucking lost their mind because Hollywood just making all these random movies that appeal to nobody. It's like I kind of look at it kind of like in college where you got like the gender studies, like African American studies, or the history of LGBTQ studies. You get a master's degree in this shit, and everybody's like, okay, you get this master's degree, you give your dissertation to the people who create the college course, but the actual people in real life, like, what the fuck am I going to do with an LGBT specialist history major? Where am I going to put you? Where can I employ you? Where can I send you? Like, you're useless to me as far as the corporate world and making money in business. I can't do anything to help. You can't help our business. You can't help our bottom line. And that's what a lot of these people are not realizing with the movie that they're creating. And now it's starting to leak into the video game system too. Where we're not looking to see, are we overthinking shit and is this helping our bottom line? Because a lot of these movies are not helping the bottom line. And Furiosa is one of those things. Like, Furiosa could have made a shitload of money. Like, all the work that they put into this fucking movie, they could have just kept it where Furiosa was like a side character or one of the co-stars, and they kept Jeff Hardy or some other person as the main guy and let it go and just rake in the cash. That's all you had to do. But instead, they had to go make it extra fucking confusing, making Furiosa the main character. And once again, this is not sexist. I'm just saying, Mad Max has always been about a dude in a fucking car in the middle of the desert going crazy, nonstop, high-octane action. For some reason, we decided to just put a chick. Like, and here's the other crazy part. I'm not saying chicks can't be main characters. I fucking love Kill Bill. Kill Bill is one of my favorite movies of all time. I love Lucy. I love Ex Machina. There's a lot of movies I love where there's a female lead because a woman has a certain lead role that she should play. Where it really needs a woman to play those type of roles. Like, Kill Bill would not make any sense if it was a dude. Kill Bill was so dope because it was a fucking woman. Because it was Uma Thurman. Certain movies don't need to have a woman playing the lead. Especially when it was a male-dominated lead series. It'd be like Planet of the Apes. Shout out to Caesar. And you got a fucking, like a dog playing Caesar. Or playing the main ape. You'd be like, why is there a dog playing the ape? Why is there not a ape playing the ape in Planet of the Apes? I'm confused. This doesn't make any sense. Why is there a lemur? It's supposed to be the apes. Why it's supposed to be chimpanzees? Why is a lemur playing the main character? That's kind of what we got going on in today's society, where we're just putting things out of position for no fucking reason. Like Snow White, for some reason, they made all the dwarves not dwarves. All the dwarves are like special, different LGBTQ shit. It's an Indian lady that's playing the diverse thing. Snow White's supposed to be a white girl. A lot of it, we're overcomplicating and over, like same thing with even Lord of the Rings, where they got multicultural characters like dwarves and the elves are black and like, bro, no. That's not how Lord of the Rings grow. That's not how it was supposed to be. It's a fictional land. Ain't no black people in that land. So why we got black people playing elves and shit, and we got tall dwarves? What's going on here? And so what I'm saying is, a lot of Hollywood is just overthinking their own shit and created their own problems. That's why Furiosa should have been an easy lock to get a lot of people to come watch, because it's Memorial Day weekend. Everybody's at the crib kicking it. This is the perfect time to go to the movie theaters. And for some reason, we got a chick playing the main guy for some reason. And it doesn't make any sense. You didn't have to do this. You went out your way to do this, and you just crashed the movie out for no reason. So the lady still gets paid. The theater pretty much goes bankrupt because they had to make I think it was like $50 million to hit even on the movie. I think they made like 25. Worst opening of all time for Memorial Day. And a lot of times we just overcomplicate things as human beings for no reason. We try to be so inclusive for things that people don't want to be included in. Because we let the small mini mob of the internet come in and rally and create this big, huge problem that doesn't exist because it never really existed in the first place. So I say all to say, Furiosa, let this be a warning and a lesson learned to the grand majority of people that stop fucking movies up. Just rinse and repeat the same thing that's just been going on for the last 100 years, which is superhero male character, kicks ass, fights a cool villain, they fight to the death, he gets the girl, life goes on, sequel. And keep running the trailers and keep making the money. But instead, we want to go and add some remixes, the shit that doesn't need to be remixed. And what happens, we all suffer, we all lose money, and you guys all end up going on YouTube watching my channel to understand why. Appreciate you guys for listening.